This week, The Fiends watched.
Ambulance.
Guys, new Michael Bay film. Let me start that over. I stuttered, sorry. New Michael Bay film. It's out. Two robbers steal an ambulance after their heist goes wrong.
That is the simple plot of the movie.
Yes.
And it was out in theaters a little while ago.
Yeah.
And now it's on iTunes to buy.
It is.
But it will be on iTunes to rent in a couple weeks. So look out for that if you haven't seen it yet. We won't spoil till the end, really, because there's not much to spoil. But we won't spoil till the end, you know?
Sure.
We do not know what each other thought.
Never will, never do.
Mikey watched it a long time ago. You know,
Yeah.
I just watched it a couple hours ago. I'm fresh like fucking produce, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you,
Yeah.
what, in a short little spoiler-free synopsis,
Sure.
what did you think of Michael Bay's Ambulance?
Ambulance with Jake Gyllenhaal and Abdul Yatin II. I always fuck his name up, sorry. Yeah, overall, man, this Michael Bay movie did not do it for me. It is not my cup of tea when it comes to the Bay. I thought look, the characters are going to be over the top in a Michael Bay film, but Jake Gyllenhaal, man, I was so let down by his performance that it stung me to my core. It's absurd. The movie is fucking all over the place. It's a very Michael Bay movie, but the 12-year-old version of me wouldn't like it, and the 30-something-year-old version of me actually didn't like it either. So I was overall let down by the film. Without spoiling. So,
Okay.
What about you, man? What did you think? And I said before, I thought I knew exactly what he's going to say.
Yes,
I'm going
he
to tell
did.
you guys
Yep.
if I'm wrong or not. Go.
So everything you just said,
Yeah.
I feel the exact opposite.
I knew it.
Okay, you're not lying. Okay.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Loved it. Almost loved the movie. And I thought this is one of his best performances.
Oh, God.
I said, this is one of it. He's in it, totally committed.
Yeah.
If he was not in this movie, it would suck.
What can I do you for, officer? We're just doing a transfer in the back. I'll let you in 20 minutes.
If I could just get it done real quick, because I'm on the clock. Promise not to rob the place.
Seriously, because that would be bad for my job.
I promise.
All right, okay. All right, come on.
all right.
Okay.
Everybody knows how dangerous you are.
All right.
Jake Gyllenhaal, for me, made the movie with his performance.
Okay.
He doesn't play these bad, psychotic, kind of unhinged characters a lot. I was blown away with his performance. Everybody in the movie, acting-wise, was fantastic. Casting, fantastic. Acting, fantastic.
Sure.
This movie felt like a total 80s action movie. Simple plot, simple premise, done. All practical effects. There's barely any CGI in the movie. They're blowing up real cars. It's goofy kind of dialogue, but fun. And it doesn't stop. So I'm not saying it's perfect because I do have some gripes. I will get into it. But I did almost love this movie. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Spectrum. That's us, dude.
Total
Opposite end right now.
total different
Here,
specs, man.
That's where we are. But
And
it's
that's fine.
No,
That's fine.
dude, hey, Mikey, it's
That's fine. That's fine.
I knew
That's
when I
fine.
watched this back in March you were going to love it.
Wow.
Yeah, I just didn't like it, man.
Wow,
But
okay.
yeah, I mean, like, it's a simple plot, right? I mean,
Simple.
that's the one of the best things I do like about it. That is simple. It's just I'm a heist sucker, dude.
Yes.
If there's a heist movie, Mikey, you know
yeah.
I'm going to be in for it. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to be totally down for it. But yeah, the plot is, and I always fuck his name.
You already
up.
said the plot. Okay.
No, but I just want to say, sorry. Oh, Yahya Abdul Mateen.
Who gives a fuck about
because
his name?
I gotta show respect.
You fucking hate the movie. Don't say it. Just say the fucking guy.
First of all, I didn't hate it. It's just not for me.
Come on.
But anyway, Yahya, I like him a lot, right? But like his character, he needs money for his wife's bills. You're like, okay, it's a tale as old as fucking time. We've
Yeah.
seen this before in many
Yeah.
films. Got it. Okay. Then he goes to his brother Jake Gyllenhaal, who
Yep.
is like he's more of like the criminal of they're brothers, by the way, guys.
They're
Anyway.
really brothers.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal's family took in, what's his name?
Yahya Abdul Mateen.
Yahya Abdul Mateen, Will in the movie when they were young. So there's flashbacks early of them playing when they were young. You're like, okay, you set up a little bit of exposition
Yeah.
through showing us and not telling us. So I like that.
Yeah, and then it's just, oh, I need money. Oh, I'm out of work. Oh, I was ex-military. Let me just go see if I can borrow money from my brother. So the movie jumps right into the action. I will give it
Absolutely.
credit for that. I didn't take 30 minutes to be like, all right, let's see what's going to happen. They get right to it.
And I don't usually like Michael Bay, but I do like these kind of Michael Bay movies. The 13 Hours.
Didn't like it.
And I know you didn't, so I know you don't like these. You like the Transformers and the
I like
fucking
Transformer 1.
You know what I mean? Bad Boys 2. He
Bad Boys
liked,
2
you
is
know,
good.
like. So, oh, sorry, Bad Boys 3. That's the one I meant you like. Yeah,
Dude,
I
get
actually
the
like
fuck
Bad Boys
out of
2.
here. Now, I can't believe you did not mention The Island, but it's fine.
The
Move
Island.
on to
See,
the
but
next
that's
part.
the thing. Yeah, I love The Island,
Island's
and you
great.
do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the other stuff. So Michael Bay does make good movies for a certain genre, I guess is the way to say it.
Yeah.
Like, without getting too deep, you know what you're getting with a Michael Bay film, but this movie wasn't so ridiculous that like these Transformers movies where it's a CGI explosion bukkake on your goddamn face. That's what it is. This felt like, no, I'm throwing it back to old school chase, Terminator-esque movies. It's just a chase. And that's how I felt about this, is it was all just simple. Throwback, there's stakes, it's dramatic, you know the characters. For me, it all was there for the setting of them hijacking the ambulance after the bank robbery to go on try to get free, basically. They take a cop hostage.
Yeah.
So I like that premise, and just the little character stuff that you don't get much, but a little character stuff, that's what I like. The little exposition where like I know who the ambulance driver girl is, the EMT.
Loved her.
I know who Will is. I know who Danny is. I know who the chief is. The guy played by
yeah, he's good.
the
He's a
captain.
good guy. I like
he's
him.
fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
So I felt like I knew every character, every one of the main characters. I knew, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. I don't want Transformers the last night or whatever, like the last one. It was so bad.
I didn't even watch it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But it was so bad. I've watched videos on it, and,
Yeah.
and I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, this movie felt like Michael Bay cared about what he was making. He didn't just do this, let me get a paycheck, Like, Michael Bay's a nut.
Of course.
He's a dick on set,
Yeah.
and he treats fucking people on set like he's the military sergeant.
This has to be all grips on hand with this thing. It is not to move under the tail. You understand me? Yes, sir. All right, am I very clear? Yeah. Good.
He has to be General Patton. It's the only way to get these movies done is to have that mentality. I don't think you could be a sensitive, sweet guy and get all the cogs moving. You couldn't.
Working with Michael is tough. Working with Michael Bay it's not a picnic.
And you can tell in this movie, he is in it 100%.
Do you think he treats the Jilly like that, though? Do you think it's everyone, or do you think it's certain people?
Well, no, I think no. I'm not
think it's
saying
just
he
the way he
treats.
is, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
what
the
I'm
way
saying.
he
I think it's
is.
just the way
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is. Where he's like, we need a second camera on this set. Get over here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Come on. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Set it up. All right, now Jake, you're gonna go here. All right, come on. No, quick. Like,
Yeah.
just the way he is. I don't think it's specifically to certain people.
I can see that.
Yeah,
It's just he knows what he wants, and he's
Yes.
going to do whatever it takes to get it. So I'm sure actors like that in him. There's probably actors that don't like him for that, but
But I think Jake Gyllenhaal, the fact that he was in this movie said to me, okay, something about this movie made Jake Gyllenhaal want to do it. Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't take scripts that are bad. Look at his movies. 99% of the time, they're good movies.
I'd agree.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I'm seeing that Jake Gyllenhaal's in, I'm going, okay, this must be something, right? And to me, I'm thinking, oh, Jake's like, I get to play this character that I usually don't play. I know in Nightcrawler I was a little weird, a little sociopathic,
Yeah.
but this guy is a total unhinged, half psychotic criminal.
Yeah.
And so maybe he really wanted to play that role in this movie, and after reading the script, he said, I'm in.
you know what it is, dude? I figured you out. You
What?
love movies
Okay.
where a really, really good actor goes over the top. A la Wonder Woman 82.
First of all, I
What the fuck
didn't
it's
love
called.
Wonder Woman. What?
But you like the character.
I loved his character.
See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I was like, see, I felt the exact same way about both of them.
But Jake Gyllenhaal wasn't over the top in this movie.
He was over the top so many times.
How?
Because a lot of the lines he was saying, a lot of the things didn't work. A lot of the times he was trying to be a little too spastic. When I'm like, ooh, I didn't think that was your character at all.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think
dude.
you're just used to Jake Gyllenhaal, normal Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, but look, actors can play whatever the fuck they want.
But Jake Gyllenhaal
yeah.
usually is kind of, he's not a Johnny Depp where you don't recognize him in some roles, but he's not
Right.
a fucking
Right.
Rock where he's the same in every movie.
Sure.
Jake Gyllenhaal's kind of somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But he looks exactly like he would look if he was walking down the street. So maybe
yeah.
you're just expecting normal Jake Gyllenhaal, like he's just trying to rob a bank or whatever, but slowly as the movie goes,
Yeah.
you realize we don't know who his dad is in the beginning. And then you learn that he's fucking killed multiple bank managers and robbed multiple
Yeah.
banks throughout his career. He's a sick psychopath. So then you go, oh, that explains it. That's why slowly we're revealing that Jake Gyllenhaal is a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
You know?
But it just didn't work for me.
No,
don't
I
know what
get
else.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just thinking of why they did it that way, basically.
No, it's definitely out of the norm for him to play a character like this.
Yeah,
and
no
in
question.
the beginning, I'm going, oh, okay, I can see. All right, let's see where he goes with this. But then again, it's a Michael Bay film, right? So
Yeah.
there's going to be jokes that don't land. Most
The
of them-
comedy mostly didn't work for me.
It never. None
Luckily,
of it did.
there wasn't a lot of it in this movie. That's what I liked about it.
I think there was a decent amount.
There really wasn't.
I think there was.
Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
between
what was too much?
The butch girl driving the fucking truck. There was a lot between her and like the captain and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah, that was little
Was
stuff.
the FBI? You know, the guy from
Yeah.
Tummy Sticks. Was
Yeah,
he,
yeah, yeah.
Was he FBI?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Some things with him, and then there's some jokes with him that didn't land. He calling everyone boomer
Okay.
and shit. I'm just like, dude.
Oh
what
yeah,
the
that
fuck?
sucked. No,
All
I'm not.
all the jokes didn't work.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
some of them did for me. What I'm saying is like with the captain and his dog, loved that. I love that he was so worried about his dog.
All right, yeah,
That's
okay.
comedy in a serious dramatic movie. Serious dramatic scenario. That's comedy where he's like, where's Nitro? Get him! Who puts the dog? Like that's played for comedic reason.
Yeah,
that does
yeah,
not
yeah.
add anything to the plot.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Is some of it worked for me.
Yeah.
The other stupid lines definitely didn't work for me.
Because they never do in a Michael Bay film.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Michael Bay's comedy style.
Sure.
I guess.
Unless we're talking
Yeah.
Armageddon. That's just the fucking,
And I don't like Armageddon. That's
classic,
funny.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
the first thing I wrote down was like, of course, Michael Bay starts the movie off with a fucking 8-year-old girl getting impaled by in a horrible car accident, getting fucking impaled in her goddamn stomach.
Yeah.
Like one of the most drastic, tragic scenarios you can ever imagine. And that's how the movie starts. I'm like, of course Michael Bay does that. Like,
True.
You know, you don't start it off with like, if you want to start off with the car accident because she's an EMT, so you're like, oh, we want something. Literally, one of the odds of that accident happening are so little. And he starts it off with that. I go, oh my God, Michael Bay's going all in with this. Like, just he wants to make it insane. And I'm like, okay, that's Michael Bay style. I'm like, but that's over dramatic. Like, that's craziness. Yeah, that's craziness.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect. I didn't expect it to start like that.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to focus just on Jilly or Yaya first. You know.
Okay.
Excuse me. I wasn't expecting that to open on because she plays a huge part of it. She's actually my favorite part.
She's
of the
like the
movie.
main character. Yeah.
Isa Gonzalez. Don't know what else she's from, but she's from a lot of stuff. Anyway, loved her in it. I think she was my
She was great.
favorite part of the movie. And that's so
Wow.
weird because I would normally go with the Jilly.
He was so good. Wow.
He
man,
was
I
no
don't know.
fucking Nightcrawler.
You're saying this was a
dude.
bad performance by Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like his performance.
You're
But
saying
it's not
your
bad.
taste.
Yeah.
Your taste. It didn't do it for you.
No, I didn't
Okay,
like his
okay, okay,
over-the-topness,
Now,
dude.
okay, I
And
understand.
you liked Pedro Pascal's over-the-topness in 82.
84, but yeah, because
I
I
keep saying
just
82, sorry.
but let's.
It's fine. I just want to say, dude, I get it. People over the top. Good actors, you know? But
And I'm going to mention one thing to you, and I
Please
know
do.
you only watched it weeks ago. Chekhov's gun.
what was
you
the
notice
scenario? What was the issue?
I'm asking you. Do you remember the?
No.
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 Okay.
What was introduced early that they brought back later?
So when they are lifting the cop onto the stretcher to go into the ambulance, the other partner left his gun on the stretcher, and they put it on him. No one realizes, and they put the body on top of the gun that goes
Yeah.
with the ambulance. I go, okay. Checked in my head. I go, Chekhov's gun. I go, it better come back somehow in the movie. And it does come back later in the movie. So I wrote that down with Chekhov's gun, question mark. It better come back, and it did come back. So
Because the
that's
girl
good writing. Well, let's not spoil.
Well, I'm
yeah,
just-
yeah.
it's not sp- I
No,
mean,
I'm saying, yeah, the gun is used.
it's used
basically.
again. Jack-off's gun.
Also, I said it. You know, it's a little too convenient, and I guess I had to just kind of forget this because I wanted to like this movie. It's a little too convenient that the day that Will goes to his brother for a loan just happens to be the day that he's planning one of the biggest robberies he's ever planned.
True.
I said that's a little too convenient
Sure.
for movie logic.
Yeah. The day of, and it's like, well, we need a guy.
Yeah, literally, like goes and sees him to borrow 200,000 or whatever, and Jake's like, "We're actually doing our biggest heist today." You're like, "What?"
Not
like,
tomorrow,
yeah,
not next
but
week.
no, even
It's right
tomorrow
now.
would be
Yeah,
still.
sure,
It
sure,
doesn't
sure.
matter.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like that was a little too convenient for me, but I just kind of it's Michael Bay, so I kind of
It's
looked past
Michael
it.
Bay,
I looked
dude.
past it. Yep.
And the wife of Yaya, just so clueless.
Will, guys, because yep.
Sure, Will, just so clueless, right? And like she's just in the background, and I'm like,
What do you mean?
They're doing this whole
She's
thing.
barely in the movie. Wait.
No. I know. What I'm
What are you
saying is
talking
she has no idea any of this is going on because the movie's doing that. Like, there's news footage of all this crazy shit. And, oh, you got the job? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're keeping her in the background, right? I'm just going, all right, dude, we've seen this before. It's like she doesn't want...
Wait, I'm not. Hold on. I'm not understanding what your point is.
The movie is just putting it like... Okay, so... We've seen this before where, like, a guy needs to do something for his family, but then his family's clueless to all the bad shit that they're doing.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just like,
You would have rather had it the opposite, that the wife was known about it?
I mean, dude, she's gonna find out. Sorry to the. She finds out with 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, we don't know when she finds out because they just come and pick her up. You know what I'm saying? But
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I would have liked it. I would have liked it. I would have liked it. I don't know.
if the wife knew,
Or maybe just have some conflict or something. I don't know, dude.
some conflict
between her and
The
Yaya.
whole movie is conflict.
Her and Yaya.
Bro.
There's never a point where
Mikey.
she's like, "Look, you didn't have to do all
But
this
that's
for my
such a
health."
trope. That's fucking horrible.
This is a trope.
No, Mikey, I'm so glad they left her out. That's why it's like 80s movie. They kept it simple. They kept it simple. They didn't. There is so much conflict and drama in this movie between the 4 characters in the van.
Yeah.
Mikey, every scene is conflict.
No,
Are you
it's conflict.
kidding me?
No, there's tons of it. I would
So
like
wha-
some. It's just that she never was mad at him. Is my point. A wife would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, because she didn't know,
But then she found out.
and then she sat. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm just saying that's why. Wow, man, that's not a good criticism. I'm just saying that's
You know
not a
something,
good
dude?
criticism.
You're not a good criticism.
No, I'm just saying I don't think that is a fair criticism towards the movie. That's all I'm saying.
I just didn't like
I
it.
think it was glad that they left her out. I love that there was like no love story. There was no like. It was just this plot. It was
Yeah.
like, no, this is it. One day movie. All takes place in quote unquote real time.
Yeah.
Certain things I didn't see coming. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Yeah, and I will say, come on, man.
That is 46 minutes too long. Is that what you're about to say?
It is too long. This movie, and that's why I'm saying 80s movie, because this movie should have been an hour, 40 minutes.
Dude.
No question. Mikey.
Absolutely.
1000%.
Yeah.
1000%.
That's most Michael Bay films, to be honest.
But that's most movies, though.
It's most movies.
What do you
but
mean?
especially
Every
him,
movie
he's
we-
always over 2 hours.
But every movie we get on here and say, we're always like, oh, yeah, it could be trimmed down.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
There's a
Come on.
handful that
Come
have
on.
not made that list, but most of them do.
Nowadays, every movie's over 2 hours. So you're like, dude, just fucking. I wish it was an hour, 40 minutes. So
Yeah, I wish it was 90. Wish it was 87.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't like it so much. I wish
Sorry,
you'd give me
but
reasons why.
I did. I've been this entire time.
Jake
but what were
Gyllenhaal.
you? He wasn't that. He was okay.
No,
But
no, I'm
what-
saying that's it. That's
but
it.
no, this the movie
Sorry, ask
didn't-
the question, ask the
no,
question.
no. You were about to say something, and I cut you off by
I know.
saying, "Oh, 46
Ask
minutes
your
too
question.
long."
Ask your question. You were just about to say something, right?
No,
Guys, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say continue with what you were gonna say. I cut you off. Oh, and you're like, oh, and the one
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
I was like,
sorry.
No,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
my fault. I cut you off.
Now, I thought this was done so well, man.
Don't say the drone shots. I'm sorry cutting you off. I'm sorry.
No,
That's
no,
the
no.
last
Yeah,
time
you're
we
already
do it.
taking things that I have. The bank robbery sequence,
Okay. It was a good sequence.
right?
I'll agree with that. It was a
Come
really
on,
good
dude.
sequence.
Come on.
Jake Gyllenhaal didn't have to let him in, though. You know what I'm saying?
See, but you're talking about all these logistic things.
I am, 'cause that's my brain
I'm
works.
looking at it from a filmmaking point of view.
Yeah.
Of like how hard it is to do something like that.
Yeah.
With physical, no CGI, practical effect, everything. That's what like when I'm watching that, I'm going, oh shit, how they're doing like I look at it from that standpoint.
Yeah.
You're lost in the movie thinking like, well, why Jake Gyllenhaal go in this door? And that's fine. That's fine. Some people watch it like that. I get it. I just watched it from bank robbery scenes are iconic, is what I'm
yeah.
trying to say. Huge part of cinema.
Yeah.
And I felt like this one was one of the better ones. It wasn't, I've seen so many worse bank robberies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, this one was done actually pretty well. When they let the cop in the thing, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
It
God.
adds
Like,
suspense. Oh, yeah.
I didn't think, I'm like, holy shit, dude, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the bank robbery scene was done really well.
Yeah.
And then you just talked about the drone shots. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't think they were drones.
I think they were.
No, I think it was
established.
swooping CGI shots.
Oh, I think it's pretty. I think they said it was 6K cameras on drones.
Like
Yeah.
when they're flying down the
Ye-
sides of the building.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah,
just
yeah.
of the ambulance.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was like a big thing, like Michael Bay using 6K cameras on drones for his new film Ambulance.
Okay, but you
Yeah.
don't know if that was for the swooping or for the overhead shots of the ambulance.
I don't know. I think it was anytime it was on a building or Yeah, going up the side of the building. There's a lot of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I know. And that's why I wrote swooping swooping camera. I'm like, how many swooping Michael Bay doesn't do that.
I
He's
know.
not like he just doesn't do that.
No.
But for me, it was like, oh, he's trying something different. Okay. And then after like the 10 of them, I'm like, all right, let's
little too
chill
much.
with it.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
movie was definitely indulgent, no
Oh,
question.
of course.
Michael Bay but even it's a long chase, right? The movie's a long chase.
Yeah, it's a very long. It's a 2-hour chase.
It's a 2-hour chase.
Yeah.
But to see the practical effects, Mikey, and the real cars being blown up,
Tons of cars.
I appreciate that so much.
Sure.
Like so much. I don't know. I just appreciate that they are really doing these explosions and these cars are really crashing.
Yeah.
And 99% of the stuff you are seeing is not CGI. Because then there was a shot when they're on the highway and something happens. I'm like, oh, that was CGI because it looked different than everything else.
Yeah.
It was like a car. I can't remember what it was.
I think I know what you're talking about,
But I was
kinda,
like,
yeah.
oh, that looks so different. That was CGI. Everything else, Mikey, it felt so throwback to me. Like simple. No politics. No fucking bullshit. Just a straight little story in a day of dramatic conflict between these characters, you know?
I remember being in there. I don't think there's any like race things. Were there?
No.
There's no comments
Of
about
course
race
not.
at all. And,
because
you know,
in life, there really isn't, people.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking, the media portrays it.
Yeah.
Like, you're black and he's white. The only thing was the brother.
Oh, you can't be brothers.
You
or
don't
something
look like
that.
brothers,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
that. I'd be like, oh, you guys are brothers? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like, oh, for real?
Make a joke. I'd be like, it's not a fucking...
I know.
Come on.
What's the joke you would make?
No, I'm saying, I'd be like, wait, brothers? Well, you don't really look the same. That's all I'm saying.
I thought maybe you had one in your back pocket that you were waiting to say on the show.
I'm not you, but yes, okay.
But I don't have a joke.
Okay.
So I thought maybe you did.
Sorry, man. All right.
No, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, no, it's you got to give credit for that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that during the movie too. Just like, oh man, like they had to put a lot of fucking work. They could have just blown up one car, but they had to throw in 7. Like that, it's a Michael Bay thing.
They could have done all CGI. Is
Oh
what I'm
no,
trying
of
to say.
course.
All CGI.
Yeah. No, it looked. Look, the chase scenes. A lot of it's very chaotic, right? Even when they're inside the back of the ambulance, it's very all over the place.
Oh,
for
yeah.
a lot of it. And you're like,
yeah.
all right, and you're like, but again, it's a Michael Bay film, so like,
Okay.
I wasn't forgetting that while watching this and going, oh yeah, this should be just like Bad Boys 2. It's crazy. There's all these fucking dude. The camera
Yeah.
shakes so fucking much.
You see, it didn't shake as much as I was expecting it. I swear to God, I was
Really?
looking for that. Yeah, and I'm going. You know what? There aren't so many of these shaky camera jogs. I'm going.
I
There's
feel like
not.
it's every time in the back of the ambulance, right?
No, I don't know. I
it's
think it was
pretty
when
rare.
something would happen in the back of the ambulance. I
okay.
definitely don't
All right,
think it was like
yeah.
every time you're in the ambulance, the camera's going like
Well,
this.
no, dude,
no
not
way.
when he's just not when Yaya's talking to the.
Do you just mean
whatever.
handheld? Is that what you mean?
No, because handheld doesn't have to be shaky.
Yeah, but it's not locked off or on a gimbal.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
but I'm fine
So-
with that. I just feel like,
But just handheld kind of moves a little bit, you know,
Of
because
course.
it's someone holding it.
Yeah, of course. No, I just, from what I can remember, I just felt like, remember halfway through the movie, being like, Jesus Christ, this fucking, the frame is fucking shaking a lot.
Oh, okay. I would have just assumed it was a lot of handheld in there. That's what I would
well, that
assume.
makes sense in the back of a vehicle.
Exactly. I'm just.
Yeah.
It was probably a cameraman and just
Yeah.
You try to keep it steady, but just move.
Sure.
Because otherwise, I think I would have been fucking going nuts.
Yeah, do you feel
Like
that-
I would have felt it. Is what I'm trying to say. I would have been like, well, why is this fucking thing moving like this? Yeah. So
like an earthquake, yeah.
yeah. So I feel like this is a little bit of a Michael Bay film, right? But also a little bit of a throwback '80s stupid B action movie. That's how I feel. I don't feel like this is like the Michael Bayest of Bay movies here.
No, it's definitely
So-
not as Bayest of Bays, but it's up.
Yeah.
To me, I
see,
felt
I
like it
don't
was
think
up
it's
there.
up there.
Yeah, I think it's up there. Yeah,
I don't. I think like Pain and Gain is more Michael Bay than this.
I would say Pain and Gain's more Michael
With
Bay
the
than this.
dumb
Sure.
comedy,
Sure.
the stupid swooping circle shots.
They did that in this.
How many times you count it?
With Jake Gyllenhaal, Yaya, just that once.
Once.
Yeah.
One time.
But he only usually does it once per movie.
No way!
Bad Boys 2, he does it one time.
Mikey, go. All right, guys, do me a favor. Go YouTube Michael Bay. There's a great video on Michael Bay by Filmento. So type in Michael Bay Filmento. He breaks down, Mikey, he uses it like 4 times in every movie.
Really? I can only
We
remember
talked
Bad Boys
about-
2 the end.
We talked about it in Bad Boys 3 when they used it in Michael Bay's cameo and he spins around.
Yeah, in the cameo. Yeah,
He
yeah.
used to use it for important moments,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then as his career went on, he started using it for everything. So then it literally took away the importance of that shot. You
Yeah.
only use it when something significant or important is happening,
Yeah.
right?
I knew it was going to happen.
It happened one time
Yeah.
during just a little heated conversation, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's only
oh,
the first
God.
30 minutes, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, God, we're going to get this. And we didn't get it at all. So I see, that's what I
Okay.
mean. Like, I didn't get all these Bayisms, as the kids say, that I thought I was going to get. I really didn't. It's weird.
Well, when was the last film he put out?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know either.
No idea.
Because I feel like it was a minute ago. I can't.
I don't know.
Maybe 10 years. So the point
No
is,
idea.
he's got. You say you don't care?
No, I said no idea.
Oh, to me, it literally
It's
sounded
all
like
right.
I don't care.
It's all right.
And I was just like, oh, I'm not saying I care.
Come on,
either.
I'm not that mean. Jesus
No,
Christ.
I didn't know if that's what you said.
No.
But there's gonna be a part of a director, especially when they have their own look, that they're gonna throw that in there. So he's going to, right? But I took the drone stuff as like he is trying something new.
Yeah.
But then it became over the top. But I just when I think Michael Bay, I think over the top. And
Yeah,
that spills
sure.
into the performances. I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal was over the top when he didn't have to be. The girl, not so much. Not even maybe a couple times with Yaya, but like
What?
I feel like
You feel like Will was over the top?
I'm trying to think.
What?
Maybe it was just the Jilly. I don't know. It's been a little bit. Maybe it was just the Jilly that was over the top for me, dude.
Mikey, I literally just watched this movie.
I'm aware.
And I know what you're saying about Gyllenhaal, maybe that
Yeah.
you took it that he was over the top. I
Yeah.
totally see
Yeah.
that, totally respect that.
Yeah.
Yaya, no fucking way.
No, there wasn't a time.
Mikey,
Okay.
no way. What do you mean? One scene where he yells?
No,
of course
no,
there's a scene where he
Jilly's
yells.
not over the top though. You know what
So
I'm
then
saying?
what? Give me an example.
It's Jilly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
just
there's
Jilly.
there's really no, trust me, it wasn't
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
And he the acting in this was like so good.
But
I
they
was
have
like,
really great actors. I can't knock them for that. For this
yeah,
film.
I was like, the acting in this is great, man. Has
It's not
the
like they threw in Mark Wahlberg or something.
No,
stupid.
that would have been. See,
Oh,
that's what I mean.
see.
If Mark Wahlberg was in place of Jake Gyllenhaal, that's how good Jake is. He's carrying this movie. He's the most interesting part of this movie because you never know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
When he's holding the gun to the ambulance driver girl, you're like, is he going to shoot her? I don't fucking know. That's his character.
Yeah,
That's why to
yeah.
me he was the most interesting. I was always like, what's Jake going to do? He doesn't have a plan, but he kind of has a plan because he's always trying to come up with something else. Like, that's what was so interesting to me was that this character, I'd never seen Jake play it, and he played it great. He put so much into this role. You believed that he was this person. You believed it. Like, he didn't phone it in and say, oh, this is just a paycheck. No, he fucking acted his ass off, man.
Yeah.
That's why I respect Jake Gyllenhaal so much, because any movie he's in, even Spider-Man fucking No Way Home was a paycheck for him, but he still fucking was in it,
Far From
basically.
Home.
Whatever. He was in it. I like when actors do that.
For sure.
Yep.
But
That's all I'm saying.
just imagine this movie it was Mark Wahlberg and Anthony Mackie.
Oh, it'd be horrible. But they were in Pain and Gain. Yeah.
Oh,
they were
fuck,
in
that's
Pain and
right,
Gain.
dude. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
movie sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would've been
yeah.
weird. But Mark Wahlberg and anybody else.
Mark
yeah,
Wahlberg doesn't have the chops to pull this off.
Yeah,
He
all right.
really doesn't.
I don't know if it would have changed the movie for me that much. Yeah, it's a shame, man, because I'm a Jilly sucker.
I know, and that's why.
I know, but just my natural reaction was,
Wow. Wow. All
That
right,
was my action for the movie, though.
What else didn't you? Because I feel like I'm spilling all positives here. Let's
No,
get some neggies up here.
Oh, okay. Whoa, dude.
What?
Just be careful.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Oh, yeah?
Be careful. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
sorry.
The negatives.
This is the
Sure,
negative. Sorry.
Well, okay, so I'm on board with we're in the back of an ambulance.
Okay.
And we gotta, oh my God, it's just us right now. And they were very concerned about the cop staying alive because of if they get caught, their sentence would be more because now it's a homicide.
You don't want to kill a cop.
But what about everything else before? Like, aren't you already fucked?
No, bro, no way. If you kill a cop,
Well, but hold on.
that's a life sentence.
But the group that they're with already shot. Weren't other cops killed at the bank robbery outside? Or was
no,
it just that
they didn't
some got
establish,
shot?
yeah,
so
they
some
didn't
got shot, but the people that they were in their group, they got killed.
Yeah, they did not establish
All
that.
right.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
I don't know why I thought, and it's been a while, but I thought that other cops were dead at the bank.
They didn't establish that. No, they only established that.
right.
It was hectic. The film geography of the shootout, of the after the bank robbery wasn't the best. It was a little bit too Bayish. It was a little too. You need to slow it down and let the audience be like, okay, I know where we are right now. I know who is shooting at who. There were so many times where I was like, who? Wait, are these cops? Are these not cops? Like,
because they're all wearing the same garb,
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I didn't really know, but yeah, there's definitely a difference if you fucking kill a cop. Besides rob a bank, there's 1,000% difference.
Yeah, I guess that's true. There's a lot of guys in robbing banks and that are gonna get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that kill cops that don't.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. That's definitely a huge difference.
But what I was getting to was I liked that it was the ambulance. We're in the back of the ambulance. And I did like that, okay, you need to have many problems arise, like speed, like anything like high octane where you got to see, your main characters have a goal, but things are going to get in the way.
Yep.
But then it comes almost to a halt when they have to get out and they're hidden by that group. We can talk about that now, right? We're getting at the...
Yeah,
the
well,
end,
I mean...
or like, we can start talking about like the end, like people who die and stuff like that, or...
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know how long we've been going for, but yeah, sure.
Me neither. But I'm just saying,
sure.
At some point, you have to get out. I would have liked it if it just continued all the way through the ambulance. Where, oh yeah, absolutely. And then I'm like, this paint job...
What would happen, though?
I don't know.
But
like,
you can't want that without knowing what would happen.
Of course. What I'm saying is, they have to get out, and now there's this whole new group that's introduced. Right?
Yeah, but he calls the guy 30 minutes before in the movie.
Sure.
So you're like, oh, what are they doing? They're like...
I was thinking that maybe they're just going to literally cause a diversion, and then that's it.
That's it, exactly. And then they slowly reveal that they have that machine gun in the car that's coming up.
Yeah,
you're like, oh no, they're about to fucking... sabotage the police that are chasing them.
Yeah.
So it was a multiple thing. I like that because it kept it from being stale. It added a level of drama to me where I'm like, what the? There's going to be some sort of. Before that, I was thinking, how are they going to end this? I'm like, cops already, dying in the back. They already robbed this bank. Like, there's no way they're getting out of this. So someone has to. One of our main two has to die.
Yeah.
The other's going to go to jail, maybe. But I don't know how it's going to happen, right? But throwing in that little monkey wrench of this group of fucking cholo gangster motherfuckers, to help them. I love that. I love that part of it.
No, I like the helping part.
Oh, okay.
It eventually becomes now they become the enemy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they have to now get out. Now it's a whole new group. Now it's them versus these guys. You still have the cops on their tail. I would like to keep it simple with just our ambulance and how are they going to get out of this scenario. But then it becomes this giant. It's almost like Batman. It's like you have a big third fucking act where you have to introduce like.
Mikey, it's in a fucking warehouse.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking 2.5, not even 2-minute shootout, and that's where you get the main climactic event that happens. The little thing that happens with a shot, boop, you get that, and that changes everything. And how can you watch that movie for fucking an hour and 50 minutes, and then still after the hour and 50-minute mark, you're kind of like, oh my god, this is going on, da da da. Then all of a sudden something happens, and it boosts the intensity even more, and the drama even more. You're like, oh my god, she just shot him. You're like, what the fuck? Like, how is this gonna end now? Like. That's how I would, because I kept kind of trying to predict how it's going to end. Like, how is this going to end? And I loved the fact that they threw the wrench in there and totally twisted it.
Yeah, there's some twist and turn. Sure.
That's the twist. I feel like it wasn't too big at all. It was two ambulances. One guy gets pulled over, and one guy slams through a bunch of cop cars, and, with the fucking, then they have the car with the gun.
Oh, yeah.
It's three things. It's not like because Batman, I understand. Like, they go to the fucking Madison Square. I get it. But this, I didn't feel like it was a too far of a jump from what it was prior. That's how I felt. I felt like, because, you have to build the movie up. You have to get to something big,
But do you?
Yeah, that's every movie, of course, Mikey.
But do you? You could keep it all local within the confines, because I'm saying I knew this movie was gonna be long. I saw it before. Most people saw it. Oh my god, it's gonna be over 2 hours. I don't know. I would just liked it to be a little bit more smaller, confined to literally just the ambulance. Like,
but it was until the last fucking 10 minutes. The climax.
Maybe like the last 20.
Okay, sure. 20 minutes until the last climax.
All right, dude. Maybe I'm getting a little too nitpicky my age. I don't know.
But I don't know. You're saying every movie doesn't have to have a big, leading up to a climax.
Well, no, of course. I mean, it has to come to an ending that has to have some type of suspense, and it's going to have something to it.
Has to have building from before.
It can't just keep going. It's not going to go down.
They can't just go and then, they're like, oh, well, you know what? We got to just pull in front of the hospital. Like, that would be horribleness. You'd be like, I watched all this for that? What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not saying I would have wanted that. I know you're not saying that. I'm saying I would have wanted that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No.
I just didn't.
I'm saying that's how it actually ends. Spoilers, they pull up to the hospital because Will has gotten shot by accident by the extremely attractive EMT.
Love her.
And so they're like, fuck it, we got to go to the hospital. Yep.
Cam Thompson. Didn't know her actress name. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it does. And there's still a little bit more of like a standoff there, right? Because it's like, well, we need to save him, but also Jake Gyllenhaal.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, no,
you didn't like that?
No. That part was fine.
Oh.
That part was fine.
That's suspenseful as
Yeah.
fuck. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because it's like, well, now there's a ticking clock involved in the entire movie, and that adds suspense.
A ticking
to
clock
it.
by people dying.
100%.
Yes, that's the ticking clock. Yep.
100%. By multiple people almost dying,
Yep.
right? So I was fine with the very end. I was fine with the last 5 minutes because it's not like I too was going, well, is anyone gonna get away with this? And how could you get away with this?
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't.
So you can't. So that's why when I'm watching it, I'm going, they can't get away.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going,
can't.
so how are they? I was so interested in how whoever wrote this script was going to end this movie.
Yeah.
And to me, they ended it pretty good. I got emotional at the end when I was watching Will. So what happens is Jake Gyllenhaal is holding the girl hostage. Will and the girl have made a connection. They helped save a guy's life. And she shot him by accident. They're like friends now. They care about each other. And fucking Jakey Jill is about to take her out, surrounded by snipers and cops in front of the hospital. And he's, I'll blow her fucking head off. I'm going to kill her, blah, 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 blah. He opens the door a little bit, screen goes black. Hear a shot. Then you see Jake Jill falling forward. He's been shot from behind. He thought his brother was dead. His brother was not dead.
No.
And his brother literally saved the life of the girl. I keep forgetting her name. Her name in the movie is Cam.
Cam.
Okay, yeah, she said to save Cam, and that to me was a twist. I did not think that was going to happen. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal was just going to get shot. There was going to be some things she might get hit to. I did not think he was going to wake up and shoot him in the fucking back and kill him.
Yeah, what a brother, dude. But I get it.
Did you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I thought a cop was gonna fucking take him out.
Okay.
Just a sniper.
Wait, but you said what a brother. Do you disagree with the?
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
You gotta say, and that the way they build it, he had to have saved her. It was too.
Jake Gyllenhaal's
out of
unhinged.
control.
He's fucking. His life is. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, I'm gonna kill her, and he knows he's gonna get shot. So, I loved it that Will shot him, and then they're laying on the ground together, looking at each other, and I'm like, yeah, this is. I'm with this. I followed these characters for 2 hours, and I liked them, and I liked this story that was going on. It wasn't too over the top. Could have been shorter by 40 minutes. Absolutely,
definitely.
But. Why do you interrupt with these words when I'm trying to say this
definitely.
thing, dude? I know, but you throw them now. I was finished fucking saying, dude. Cut that.
It's life.
Jeez, man, so mean and
Can't agree
aggressive.
with you.
No, I know, but wait until I'm done. I had a thought, and now it's gone.
I threw you off by saying definitely.
Yeah, because when I'm here, come on, guys. You hear something? It's throwing me off, man. Mikey, it just threw me off. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Done. Move on to the next.
Yeah, the movie didn't do it for me. I'm never gonna watch this movie again, and I feel
Yeah,
like
I probably won't
most,
either.
But it's just like for most Michael Bay movies that I like, I do.
Really?
Absolutely. I've seen Pain and Gain a handful of times.
Wow.
I've seen Armageddon 1,000 times, but that was
Okay.
like
Transformers 3, obviously.
No, dude.
Four.
But I have seen the first one a handful of times too, though. I'm on board with that first one.
Transformers 4. Yeah, we get it.
I don't like any of them after the first one.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. It didn't tickle me, dude.
Okay.
And I thought it was gonna. And you know what? Maybe through listening through all this, dude. Maybe it's because I want in my heart Jake Gyllenhaal to be the good guy. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe that has something to do with it. You know?
You didn't like seeing one of your faves, and he's one of my faves. He's one of my top 3. He's literally one of my top 3 actors. He's fucking fantastic.
No question, I agree.
You didn't want to see him be a psychomaniac, you know?
I would have liked
Could
him.
be.
Just pull it back just a little bit. A couple times, Jakey. Just pull it back just a little.
Well,
they
that's
just let him
different.
go
You
hard.
just said you just maybe didn't want to see him as a bad guy, and I was
no,
agreeing with
he
you.
could be a bad guy.
Oh.
Oh, no. At the end of the day, I think like the realization I came to was, maybe I do just like seeing Jake as the good guy.
Yeah,
But what
that's
I'm
what I was
saying
agreeing
is,
to.
as the bad guy, maybe just pump the brakes just a couple times, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, man, you are free to feel that way.
Thanks.
Absolutely. The movie, I think, has like a 69 from critics and an 88 from users. So the users did really like it.
Yeah.
The critics, I mean, almost a 70. That's a pretty good score, too. You know?
I'm sure that's probably one of the higher rated Michael Bay films.
That's nothing to
Slight?
snark
No,
at. What's the word?
yeah, I know what
nothing
you're trying to say,
slap
though.
at. That's nothing to.
Oh, yeah.
That's nothing to smirk at. No, what is it?
It's an S, too. It's an S word.
There's nothing. That's nothing to snark at. No, is that what
but
it's
I
looking
know,
for?
dude, Mikey, I know where you're going with
Scoff?
this.
No.
You could say scoff. Yeah, sure. Nothing to scoff at.
No, is that the same?
That might be it, actually.
What's the same?
I think it's nothing to scoff at.
And
I think you nailed it.
that's nothing to. No, it's not scoff.
That's nothing.
Fuck. All right, we'll find
Dude,
out,
I'm
guys.
so
We'll get
with
back
you.
to you.
I'm so with you.
We'll get back to you. Don't worry. We'll get back to you on
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
nothing to, dude.
I
I
don't
hate
know.
you for even just
I
bringing it
know,
up because
I
my
know.
brain hurts now.
Oh, that's nothing to. All right.
It's right there.
All right. Well, anyway, guys. Any last words before we kill ourselves?
No, and we are, by the way.
Yes.
But,
Why do you think we're here, guys?
I wish an ambulance was here, but guess what? It's not going to matter.
Yeah,
we're
I
going to
wish
be dead.
The ambulance would have came.
Ambulance. People have been calling it ambulance.
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 Okay.
They've been calling it something else too with a bay in it. I go, okay, they're
people,
trying to throw the bay in there.
punnies, little
Yeah.
word play. I like it. All right.
Yeah, just you know, it's an action film, and it's
Sure.
like I'm not always the biggest action film guy,
But I feel like you're more of an action guy than me.
really.
What?
Oh, I'm definitely more than you, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
like
saying.
like my brother Rob
No.
is like action.
No,
He's
no,
like,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
I'm, like,
I'm just talking about me and you.
Yeah,
Usually,
I'm
you're
probably
more the action guy,
Sure.
so that's why
Sure.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Yeah, it's
But
tough
again,
to see your boyfriend up there not as the good hero, you know?
God, I love him.
It's tough, man.
But even as like you look at Nightcrawler, he's
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
But that's different. That's more of like an anti-hero
It's
kind of
100%,
thing, you
yeah.
know?
But
But
I love him. I
me
really
too.
do, and
Me
I like
too.
Yaya too, and I love the girl, but I do love her.
okay, cool.
In case she's watching. Yeah, overall, I recommend it
Okay.
because it's Michael Bay, Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, it's just, I do recommend it because it for most people are going to find it entertaining. That's why I recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
What about you?
Okay. I thought we were going to scores. Yeah,
well,
I
no,
recommend
of course
it.
we can do
Okay.
scores.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course.
I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even mention Michael Bay to tell you the truth. If I was recommending to somebody, I wouldn't even let them know because people have these preconceived notions about Michael Bay. They have these preconceived notions that, oh no, he's just this stupid blow up, Transformers, CGI bullshit, over the top bad filmmaking. So I would just say, no. Watch Ambulance. Like, Jake Gyllenhaal's great in it. I know you wouldn't say, but Jake Gyllenhaal's great in it, and watch Ambulance. I wouldn't even mention Michael Bay, you know?
Okay, I could
Just
see that.
because,
Though.
fuck Michael Bay.
Let them
Who gives
find
a
out
shit?
later.
Who gives a
if
shit?
They want.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
No, I'm with you. Scores, I think you got to go first.
Yeah, I got to go first for a score. I'll give this movie a. Sometimes it's hard to say an or an A because you never know what number you're going to go with.
100%.
I'm going to give it a. I'll give it a 7.3.
Okay, I respect your score.
about
I'm
you?
going to give it a 5.8.
5.8.
Yeah.
All right, man. So on the scale of the dope meter, it all means nothing, but those are our scores.
Doesn't mean shit. And the budget, I did see the budget.
Oh, what was it?
It was only like 40 mil.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
people call it mid-level these days. You know?
Absolutely.
1990, Mikey, 40 mil. You're
Absolutely.
fucking back in the day. That's a fucking lot of. That's a lot of fucking skadol. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of skadol, dude.
But anyway,
So that's it.
Yeah.
We disagreed on this one. Maybe we'll agree on the next one.
Probably not.
Okay, probably not. But besides that, thank you for, by the watch one more time.
As always.
We're going to be back next time with something that doesn't start Jake Gyllenhaal as a hot bad guy.
Aw, that sucks.
Love it.
Love that, dude. Make him a hot good guy. You know what I'm saying, dude?